So, here we are in the aftermath of WrestleMania 34, and we have some brand new faces to add to the main rosters. The question is, though, how are they all going to fit in? Are they actually going to be successful? Because, I mean, with all of these big men and women, there's some big expectations, and as we all know, NXT call-ups and returning legends don't necessarily go as planned. Insert a sad picture of Ty Dillinger here. Well, that's what I'm here to try and answer as we look at this class of 2018 and decide just how successful they're going to be. Yet, in order to do this properly, I'm going to need a kind of wrestling advisory board of sorts, and luckily there is one here at What Culture. Unfortunately, though, it's attributed to Adam Cleary. It's his invention, so I'm going to have to ask for his permission. Hi, Adam. How's it going, mate?
Hey,
man.
Want something to mind, do you?
Yes,
hey.
I do.
Good.
I'm prepared to do some stuff for it. So, can I borrow your...
Oh, yeah, no, you can have them. Have them, it's fine. Have you ever had cheese and crackers, though?
Yeah?
Right, Sidgwick's the biggest cracker on earth, so you need to top load him with the other two who are cheese.
Right.
Put him at the end, otherwise it's just too dry. That's
Okay.
it. That's all you need. That's it.
Okay.
Enjoy, have fun.
Oh, cheers. I thought he was going to ask for a massive list of demands there, but maybe he's not as bad as people say he is.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he is. Oh, and I'm also going to exclude Jeff Hardy and Samozev Joseph from this list, just because of the fact that they've kind of inserted themselves back at the same level of feuding that they were in before they left. So this is more of a list for uncharted waters. So let's set sail. Number 5, Ember Moon. Okay, so she's got one of the best looking finishers in the company at the moment, and she's wrestled some fantastic matches in NXT alongside the likes of Asuka. But I do feel that her character might not get over with the main crowd as it did with the smaller, more dedicated, hardcore NXT fans. I think it comes down to the point of it's kind of confusing as to what she is. She looks like a kind of werewolf slash druid slash Wiccan slash Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. If you don't have an immediate gimmick with the main crowd, it can sometimes cause you to lose a bit of traction straight out of the gates. However, she is a phenomenal worker, so therefore she has the right exposure and is paired with the right person, she could be women's champion in record time. Or at the very least, reignite that feud with Asuka if she ever decides to show up again. But what does the board think?
Before Charlotte, she was the closest one to breaking Asuka's streak. She's going to do well.
She's just awesome, isn't she? Provided Mandy Rose can take a finisher, it should get over.
Number 4, the Authors of Pain. The Authors of Pain are pretty much poster boys for the WWE Performance Center alongside the likes of Charlotte and Braun Strowman, so the WWE will want to push them hard. They have been a dominant force in the NXT Tag Team division and can definitely add more chapters to their hit list now they're on the main roster. However, getting rid of Paul Ellering in their debut matchup, that might cause them to suffer a little bit, because do they have the brains to construct a good promo alongside that brawn that they're so famous for? Well, again, let's ask the board.
Without Paul Ellering, their promos may have issues, who knows?
Which one's which again? Authors meet writers.
Number 3, the Iconic Duo. Since their debut, this pair of Aussie ass kickers has been making quite the name for themselves as this weird symbiotic tag team where, let's face it, neither one of them is a great wrestler on their own, but together they are quite the force to be reckoned with, and their promo style is almost B-movie. It's kind of so terrible that it's great. It's getting over really well with the crowd. And with the WWE's keen eye on trying to get into as many Australian stadiums as they can, this pair is likely to receive a big push. However, the question is, could either one of them survive a split if it were to happen? And let's face it, that does happen a lot in the WWE. Well, let's ask the board.
Is there enough space in the women's division at the moment?
That promo they cut on Charlotte was epic. I can smell Kevin Dunn's jism from here.
Number 2, Bobby Lashley. Now, even though Big Bobby is not an NXT call-up, he's still an unknown entity as to how he's going to be used on the main roster. With a body like his and a push from Vince in the past, a lot of people soured on him in his first run with the company. But what a lot of people haven't taken into account is the amount of work that he's put in since that first tenure. I mean, he's still massive and he's expanded his moveset a fair bit. At least he's taking more risks. And he's managed to harden that kind of soft-spoken promo style that he had in the past, which, to be honest, I'm very grateful for because a lot of people made fun of him for it. However, he's still got to shed that image of being Vince's boy. So if he receives another push without any sort of character developments, you know, going straight to the moon, he might find himself eclipsed by booze. Anyway, let's see what the board think.
Vince McMahon.
No. God's sake.
It's pronounced bastard, Bobby.
Keep Michael Hayes away from the bar, and it should be okay.
And number 1, No Way Jose. Now this is an interesting one, as I personally can't tell if I like or dislike No Way Jose. I mean, he's definitely got a gimmick, but it's just one that seems to be a retooled version of Adam Rose's Rosebud thing that was going on. So he can definitely get people up and shaking their butt and moving to his funky beat, but can he get them to sit back down again to actually watch him wrestle? Well, let's ask the board.
No way, Jose! 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 No way, Jose!
Do you have anything else to add, Michael?
Imagine Michael Cole pretending to like this for 2 weeks.
And there we go, those are our thoughts on how well, or not so well, some of these new NXT call-ups and Bobby Lashley are going to be used on the main roster. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. And as always, I've been Jules, you've been awesome, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye! Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Aren't you a star? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe below, and also there's probably more content floating up above my head, so why not check that out as well? Could be a laugh. Probably. 6 out of 10.